Good morning. It is Thursday today. Oh man, it is a really good day today. The sun is out. Yesterday it was all gloomy and rainy, and it turned itself around by the afternoon. But today, oh, I got something in my eye. Today it's sunny, and I'm just so grateful of all the possibilities that are coming my way. Like, all of them. I mean, I'm just so grateful. I really am. I wake up in the feeling of gratitude. Not just for waking up, but being able to fulfill my dreams and my purpose in life, which is helping others see their potential, helping women see the goddess within themselves and expressing that every day, being able to have a podcast that I absolutely enjoy doing. I enjoy doing my podcast. I recorded last night and I had so much fun. And by the end of it, I was filled with so much joy that I was literally, my head was felt like it was going to explode. Like, literally, I had my hair back in a ponytail and my headband on, and I felt like, you know how, like, when your braids are too tight and it's just like, and you like want to just take out your braids. That's what it felt like. So I had took out my ponytail and my headband because it just felt like my head was gonna explode. But I really realized, no, that's energy. That's energy. Literally, it rose up and it was in my crown, third eye chakra. And it was so much energy built up that, like, I didn't know what to do with it. Like, it was definitely a huge confirmation for me from spirit, from my higher self, that this is where I need to be. And of course, I was able to release it. Like I use selenite. Selenite is one of my favorite crystals, but I use selenite to kind of balance things out, which really helped ease the pressure within my head and my crown chakra and my third eye. But it was just a really amazing feeling to have so much joy and so much bliss in something that I am creating. And I want to do so much more of it. I want to find other outlets to be able to express myself. So the reason why I just wanted to say that, that was how my day ended. Is, I recorded a podcast, and the energy was so strong and so just amazing, and I can't wait for this episode to come out, because I think it's going to be really informational for people, especially for beginners. It might be a little slow or boring, or actually, no, I don't think it'll be boring for people who actually know about these topics. But I don't have a name for the episode yet, but I know that it's coming. I asked Spirit to guide me to the name of the episode. But I I think it is very interesting and you'll get something out of it. I even got a lot out of it, and I'm the one who had the topic and the information, or not the information, but I definitely learned some things that I didn't know, and I thought I already knew a lot about the topic. So, that'll be coming out probably sometime today or tonight. Probably more like tonight than anything because I'm at work. So I try to stay working and focus on work. But if I have some time or if I have a break, I might work on it. But either way, I am just so grateful for that. And I just want to make a point that if you are having trouble or having issues with staying positive, I want you to know that it takes work to be like that. A lot of people like look at me and they say, "Oh, Gabby, you're so happy all the time and you're so positive all the time. How do you do it?" Like, I can't do it because people be getting on my nerves, or I'm around people who are just so negative, and it just sucks me in, and I end up being negative with them. Um, Other times it's just like, when something bad happens, I just can't help it. And I start beating myself up about it because, I just am trying to be positive. And, when that negative thought comes in my head, I just like get on myself like, oh my God, you need to be thinking positive. What's wrong with you? Like, all you think is negative, and, you need to be thinking positive. And I can understand, like, those circumstances. But the thing is, guys, is that I deal with the same circumstances as you. I have a job where it can be stressful. I have a job that it can, I have to interact with people that I don't particularly enjoy being around. And for the time being, that's where I have to be because I have to pay bills. And as you know, Penny Moon Goddess has not gotten to the point where I can just do that full time yet. So, one day it will, and I will be out of there as soon as possible. But, for the time being, that's where my current position is. And the thing is that, we always think that, oh, if we had a better job, then we'll be able to be more positive. And if we had more money, then it'd be easier to be more positive. And if I had, a better group of support or friends that support me, then it would be easier for me to be positive. But the thing is that we're depending too much on outer circumstances and other people in order to make us happy and keep us positive and keep us in a positive energy. And that's not that fails every time. I'm telling you right now that it's going to fail every single time if you try to depend on your outer circumstances to get you in a better mood. Because, of course, yeah, more money means that you'll be able to pay your bills and your debt. Better supportive people will encourage you to do better. But if you're always in a negative state, you're always going to keep those energies around you because that's what they're like attracts like all the time. Like attracts like. So it is up to you. It is up to you. I'm going to say it again because I feel like some people are making excuses. It is up to you to change your vibrations. It is up to you to change your energy. It is up to you to change your thinking. Because if you don't, you are going to get exactly what you are thinking, exactly what you are feeling, exactly what you are putting out into the universe is what you're getting back. It is not up to other people to make you happy. It is not up to your partner to keep you satisfied and do everything you want them to do. It's up to you to do that. And everybody else will either tag along with you and join in the positivity, or they will have to leave you alone. And some people start to fall off. You'll notice that when you start working on yourself and on your energy, those people who were not supportive, even if you yourself thought that they were your most supportive person or most positive person in your life, if they weren't good for you during that time, they'll end up falling off the radar as well. People get scared of leveling up, like Sierra, leveling up because they end up losing a lot of friends. But the thing is that if they were your friends, they will still be there. If they loved you and cared for you and wanted all the best for you, they will still be there. So don't be afraid of that. Because, like I said before, what you put out is what you get back. So the more you put out good energy and positive energy, the more people that are in that vibration, in that higher vibration, in that positive vibration, that's what you will attract. I am telling you, that's exactly what happens. It's exactly what happens. It happened to me. I lost all of my friends, and I didn't understand why. Well, most of my friends, not all of them. But I just was like, what is wrong with me? Why can't I keep girlfriends? Why can't I keep friends, period? And it was because they weren't on my frequency and they couldn't, either keep up, or they felt uncomfortable about themselves and they weren't ready to grow the way I was growing. And there were so many reasons. There's a lot of reasons, and it had nothing to do with me. It has nothing at all to do with me, and it has nothing to do with you, because you're doing what's good for you. You're doing a positive thing for yourself. And that is what you need to focus on when you're, putting all that energy into yourself. Because a lot of people get afraid of being alone. And I was one of them. I am one of them. Where I am afraid of just being alone forever and ever and ever, which is stupid because I'm not alone. I have children. I have family who loves me, but for some reason I just have this fear of I'm not going to find somebody in my life that matches my vibration and is trying to grow and heal and move forward and move higher and expand their life. And I do worry about that because it's really hard to find people within my community, which meaning like where I live, because it's such a low vibrating city. And you gotta realize that if you are looking for people like you, or if you're wanting to be around people like you, then you need to start doing things that those people do, that those higher vibrating people actually do. And right now I'm talking to myself too. I need to get out and start doing more things to meet new people and meet people who think the way I do. Because that's the only way that, you're going to create a higher positive group of friends. And I'm gonna do that. I definitely need to do that and figure out, where they're at. If you guys have any ideas of, like I was thinking about like looking on Meetup and seeing if there's, anybody out there that, are holding like meditation groups, or I don't know. I don't know. Well, I'll look, because there are people looking for me too. I'm looking for them and they're looking for me. So I am going to try and meet up and see if there is anything going on. But the thing is, guys, we can't. Another thing. So when we're trying to be positive and we're trying to think positive, you got to remember some things. You got to remember that a positive thought is stronger than a negative one. So when you have a negative thought come up in your head and you realize it, which you need to learn how to be self-aware. So the best way, I think I've talked about this before in another video, but the best way to be self-aware is always check on how you feel. So if you're not feeling good, if you're feeling low, if you're feeling sad, if you're feeling depressed, if you're feeling angry, catch that and say, okay, I don't want to feel that way no more, so let's switch it up. Start saying things that make you happy. Start thinking about things that make you happy, that make you feel good. Even if you don't believe the words that you are saying, it is okay. Because soon you will start believing them. Because they will start coming to you. It will start happening. And the thing is that I can talk, you can hear it all day long, but once you actually start putting these things into action, that is when things will start happening for you. Put in the work, do what needs to be done, because if you see yourself accomplishing so much in your life, but you're expecting it to just be handed to you, it doesn't work that way. So I'm going to need you guys to stop making these excuses of why you can't stay positive, because all it is excuses. I've made them before too, so I'm not judging. But I had to tell myself, like, I can't keep making these excuses. This ain't cute. It is not cute to keep making all these excuses as to why I can't stay positive. No, I refused to continue to make excuses for myself, and took responsibility of my own happiness. I took responsibility of my own life. I don't care what you've went through in your life. I don't care what traumatic situation you had growing up. I don't care. I do feel for it, and I do care. I don't want to say that I don't care, but you can start being positive right now. You have control. You don't have control of the past. You don't have control of the future because it's not here yet. You don't have control of the past because it already happened. But the only thing you have control of is this present moment right now. This very moment. This moment that we are in right now. And right now. And right now. That's what we have control over. And it's up to you to make the most of your right now. And the more you keep focusing on right now, what is going on right now? What can I change in this moment right now? I'm not feeling good. So how can I change that? I'm going to start thinking about taking a vacation to the Bahamas and being in the sand, putting my feet in the sand and being in the water and looking down in the water and I can see my toes and breathing in that saltwater air. I think it's saltwater. Um, you know, um, Looking at the beautiful scenery and just laying out in the sun and getting a tan and just drawing in the sun's energy. That's what I'm gonna think about. That's what you need to do, because if you keep worrying, saying, oh, I can't be positive because I went through so much in my life. We all have, guys. We all have been through something. We all have been through traumatic situations. We've all been, you know, um, we all have had something that we went through in our life that has held us back, but it's held us back for too long. We have held ourselves back for way too long. And I am telling you that Spirit is telling me, and I'm getting hype, and I'm sorry because this is Spirit talking. Because when I get all riled up, that's Spirit coming through, because Spirit has had enough. Your higher self has had enough. Your spirit guides have had enough. Your guardian angels have had enough. They have been telling you over and over again. They have been giving you signs and letting you know what you need to change, and you're not making the changes. And they are tired. Okay? They don't want to keep doing it because you are not listening. So this is me telling you that you guys need to start listening and start being more positive and start attracting the things that you are wanting, because all you're attracting is all of the negative things you don't want. Okay? I'm I'm sorry to, get so, but I'm passionate about this because I know it works. I know what works. I know that, every day I wake up in so much gratitude, and all that does is bring more of the things that I enjoy and that I love. And I love you guys. And that is something that I'm grateful for. I'm grateful for every single person that listens to my videos. I'm grateful for every single person that listens to my podcast. I'm grateful for every person that has liked my page. I'm grateful for every person that has, liked my posts and my videos. I am so grateful for you, because I need you guys to get this message. I need you guys to hear what I have to say and start acting on those things. Don't just hear it, but do it. Okay? I love you guys so much, and thank you so much for listening. I'm going to get to work. I'm going to have a very productive day. I'm going to get everything I need done today. It's going to come easy to me. Everything comes easy to me. I do not have to work hard for not a thing. Actually, I'm going to change that, because I don't even want hard in my affirmations. Everything comes easy to me. I do little to get what I want. Do very little to get what I want. I love you. And because I love you, I love myself, because we are one. We are all connected. So because I love myself, I love you. Bye.